Oh, hello, everyone.
Hello.
So we hope that you're doing great today. So for the ones that did not meet us, the last time. So we are myself, Charlotte Lay, and my colleague Julie Norona. We are in charge of the incoming student at BSB. And so last time we did presented you some general information about the visa, about the accommodation, the banks, and so on. And today we will go further into the health insurance topic. So I will just share my screen. This one, yeah. Full screen. So yes, as I was saying, we will present you the French health insurance, and that can be sometimes quite different of what you have in your home country. So today we will go on what is it? So what is the French health insurance? How to register? How does it work? The French healthcare system with an overview for you to understand better, because sometimes it can be quite tricky. And the next steps to follow, and what is it to have a top-up health insurance that we call mutuelle in France.
So we have the chance in France to have a great healthcare system. So the French health insurance system cover a part of our health expenses, and it's open to everyone from student starting to 16 years old until and it can be it's also open for French and international students. So if you want to apply, we will see later who is eligible. So to apply, you will have to register online. And one important information, because sometimes you can be a bit lost because the French health insurance system has different names. So if you heard about French health insurance, social security, CPAM, or Amélie, we are talking about the same entity.
So as Julie was saying, the registration is quite easy, to be honest. Long maybe, but quite easy. You just have to go on the link that you can see on the page. So the presentation should be available on the platform, or you can directly send us an email and we will check together. So you have to wait to be in France on arrival to apply for the French health insurance, and it's online. So you will have this main homepage, and they will ask you some questions about your current situation, if you have a job, your nationality, and your date of birth. Of course, the website, as you can see, is available in different languages, mostly French and English. I don't know if it's Spanish as well.
Mm-hmm. So as we were saying, so not everyone can apply. So basically, the European students, they don't have to subscribe to the French health insurance, because they should have their European health insurance card, and this card must be valid during all of your stay. However, we suggest you, for student European, to subscribe to a private insurance, just in case, to cover you if you have like an hospitalization or if you need to be repatriated. And for other students outside of Europe, it's mandatory for you to subscribe. And the same, we also suggest you to subscribe to a private insurance to cover you at least the first 3 months of your stay here in France.
And I just want to add, because we have sometimes the specific case of students that have a double nationality, one European nationality and one non-European. If you choose to come with the European nationality, which means that you don't have to apply for a visa, you should be able to ask for the European health insurance card as well, because you should have your European nationality. So if you can, it's better, because otherwise, we'll be honest, the procedure will be will take like more time, and it's a bit complicated. So if you can have the health insurance card, you have to get it directly. Okay, so as I was saying before, you have to connect on the website, and then when you specify your situation, then they will ask you some documents. So most of the times, those documents will be requested in all of your administrative procedure in France. So of course, a valid national ID card or passport. You need an evidence of your enrollment. So sometimes students ask us if they can upload the acceptance letter, and usually it's not eligible, so it's better to upload directly the enrollment certificate, and these documents will be uploaded by your program directly at the arrival, so you just have to ask us if you don't receive it. Then the French bank details, that's why in the previous presentation we gave you some information about the banks in France, because you will be requested to have French bank details. The fourth document is an original copy of your birth certificate. So this one is compulsory. And according to your home country, you might be asked to have a translation into French or English. So normally you should have like a question mark in the platform of the French health insurance to know if you need a translation or not. And then the last one, of course, is a valid residence permit, so a titre de séjour. That's why European students don't have to apply. So you may be asked to add additional information, documents, and maybe update some documents if the one that you did upload are not clear enough. But otherwise, they are mainly the documents that you will have to add.
So when you subscribe to the Social Security, we strongly recommend you to upload all of your documents at once, because if you do so, you will receive faster your Social Security number, and in the end, faster your what we call carte vitale. So once you will have uploaded all of your documents, and the documents they have been approved by the system, you will receive your provisional Social Security number. So with this number, you will be able, if you need to go to the doctor or to the pharmacy, for example, you will be able to start claiming your cost back. So that's why you don't need your carte vitale. And once your profile will be 100% validated by the Social Security, so usually this step can take up to 2 months. So once your profile will be validated, so you will receive a document to be filled out in order to ask for your carte vitale.
I just want to add as well that as per the CAF, this is not like a retroactive payment, which means that if you go to the doctor but you didn't register to the French health insurance, you won't receive any reimbursement. You need to start the procedure at least and to upload all your documents to, even if you don't have the carte vitale, to be eligible to receive some reimbursement. So we did share with you the details about the French health insurance offices, especially in Dijon and in Lyon, where we have the BSB campuses, if you need to send any files, letters or something like that. But mostly they will be available directly from your account, so online and by phone. And then so the overview, so we just wanted to have a resume of what we said. So when you go to the doctor, so you have to make an appointment. Last time we shared some details, but we have a platform in France that we call Doctolib, where you can take some appointments. So you make an appointment, you go to the doctor, they will give you some advices, blah, blah, blah. You have to pay for the consultation because you don't have the carte vitale yet. And they will give you like all the documents that you need, so medical claims, receipts, and you have to keep all of them and then send these documents directly on the French health insurance platform. If you don't have these documents and you don't send them, the system won't know that they need to reimburse you, so you have to keep everything. Okay, and this overview that we share is in the case you don't have the carte vitale yet. Otherwise, when you will have the carte vitale, so within 2 months after your arrival and application, when the doctor will put the carte vitale in the machine, it will be done automatically, which means that the French healthcare systems will know directly that you went to the doctor and that they need to reimburse you. But as long as you don't have the card, you need to follow this procedure.
So the next step, so this step basically is not mandatory, but it's highly recommended. So you can get a better refund of your cares. So you must, well, we suggest you to declare a primary care physician, so what we call médecin traitant. So if you go, for example, to a consultation with a general practitioner, you can ask him to be your médecin traitant. So this way you will get a better refund of the cares. So we put you the link of the website to search for a doctor. And so once your health insurance account will be created, no, sorry, I'm mistaking. So once your card vital will be issued, you must create your official personal account on Amélie. So on this account, you will be able, for example, to change your address, to see the refund that you get. But this will be possible only when you will have your final social security number and your carte vitale.
So again, we just wanted to explain because we say a reimbursement by the French health insurance. So when you register to the French health insurance, it's for free. You don't have to pay anything, okay? And anyone kind of living in France for some like good reasons, like studies, a job, French citizens, they're eligible to apply to the French health insurance. As per the reimbursement, the health insurance system will reimburse up to 70%, okay, which means that you have still 30% of your fees that will be at your own expenses. That's why in France, as for example, June and myself, we usually have what we call a top-up insurance, which is called a mutuelle, that will help you to reimburse the end of the fees that you have to pay. So the mutuelle, they are not free of charge, you have to pay. And according of the package, you will have some stuff that will be reimbursed. So for example, what we say as the main examples, like when you go to a general practitioner, so to the doctor, I don't know, you have a headache, you have a flu, usually it's around like 30 euros. So that would mean that you will have 70% reimbursed of these 30 euros at the end will be at your own charge. But for example, other medical expenses such as the glasses or the teeth or the eyes, or you need to have like a proper hospitalization or some stuff like that, sometimes it can be quite expensive, especially if you need to find some glasses, for example. And that's why it can be interesting for you, according to your situation, to have a top-up insurance to cover the fees. So we did included some more details on how it works. As I was saying, you have different type of packages. Sometimes it can start like around, let's say for students, 20 euros, up to sometimes like 80 euros, depending on what you need. So we included some example of student mutuals or top-up insurances that you can check. And what we say usually is to check first with your parents, because sometimes in their top-up insurances, sometimes it can include the children. So maybe you will be able to have the insurance. So this is the end of this presentation. As I was saying at the beginning, if you have any questions, you always have our email address, which is bsb.international@bsb-education.com. We didn't say it, but when you will arrive, you will normally shortly receive the induction day invitation, but when you will arrive, you will have the induction day, and we will present you again these types of information, and then we will organize some workshop sessions, which means that if you need to come with us during 1 hour to register to the CAF, the health insurance, even to validate your visa, we will be able to send you some spots for that. And so for today's presentation, it's done. Now you can go to the, how it's called, networking area. So you go back to the homepage, and then you have a section which is called networking area. And you can go on another platform for us to respond to your questions. So thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.